New at 5 hundreds of thousands of dollars of a retired Delta flight attendant savings wiped out.
And now the investment broker responsible wants to wipe her story from his record. Channel 2 consumer investigator Justin Gray is here. And Justin, you uncovered that other brokers are also using the same legal maneuver to hide past problems from any future clients.
And Linda, have you ever heard of a company paying out hundreds of thousands of dollars in settlements for customer claims it says publicly are patently false? That's what a Georgia investment broker claims was happening with complaints about him in this legal filing. You weren't chasing some big return.
That's not me. That's not me.
Retired Delta flight attendant Rebecca asked us not to use her full name, but wanted to share her full story.
I lost a lot. A lot.
Hundreds of thousands of dollars of her retirement savings gone.
Anywhere between $600,000 and $700,000.
And now her broker, Kevin Lawrence Kelly with Cetera Wealth Services, wants to delete what she says happened from his public record.
But if they get their way with this document...
It never happened. They're the best in the world.
Rebecca is one of several people who filed similar official complaints with regulators against Kelly for moving lots of their money into something called a structured note.
I'm not a high-risk person. I don't want to chase some weird, random structured note that nobody's heard of.
These are very complex and risky products.
Rebecca's attorney, Jason Doss, says it's an investment that makes no sense for traditional investors like Rebecca.
These financial advisors were recommending them to everybody, regardless of whether it was appropriate for them.
Anyone researching a broker can check them out on a federal database, BrokerCheck by FINRA, and see not just complaints like Rebecca's, but what happened with them. In Kelly's case, multiple six-figure settlements.
The settlements that they paid were hundreds of thousands of dollars. So these are not frivolous complaints that we're talking about.
But with this expungement request, Kevin Lawrence Kelly is asking FINRA to make it look like half a dozen of these complaints never happened.
The result would be that the complaint would be erased and no one would know about it.
A case where the brokerage paid a $284,000 settlement Kelly now claims was, quote, patently false. And another, the brokerage paid the customers a $625,000 settlement, but Kelly now says the accusations will be shown to be false, clearly erroneous, or factually impossible.
And I'm like, oh my gosh, not only are they doing this to me and to other people, they want to erase it.
This study by the Public Investors Advocate Bar Association found that between 2019 and 2023, brokers successfully expunged 2,500 complaints.
You think people should be able to see what happened to you?
Yes, because it's accurate, correct information.
In Rebecca's case, she even has an audio recording of Kevin Lawrence Kelly promising to make this right.
We need to help make you whole.
Yeah.
We'll do that.
But this legal filing says her story, quote, will not provide valuable information for knowledgeable decision making.
It's devastating. I mean, it's like you sit there and you're like, how could that happen? That's an awful lot of money. And then I find out it's not just me.
Now, Rebecca's attorney filed an official legal dispute with FINRA, and because of that, Kelly's attorney filed this document removing her case from that expungement claim, but he's still proceeding with the others. Now, we reached out both to Cetera and Kelly, and neither one of them responded to us.
This is just frightening, Justin.
It is. That information you rely on to make a decision just missing.
We check reviews before we go to a new coffee shop. Right. You expect to be able to check that kind of records. Thanks, Justin.